Hello VOD Frogs. Here's the deal. I'm bored, so we're ice pathing. This is probably gonna be like my most boring video in VOD. It's not video, but stream in VOD in like ever. Like I mean, I'm just gonna be pretty fairly quiet and bridging. And that's what we're doing right now. That's the plan. That's the goal. That's what I'm doing is just quietly bridging. We're gonna be playing Faz today because that was the plan, not like a me plan, but it was like a session I was gonna be a part of. Session did not happen. It was just me and Frit. No Alexis, no Frit friends. So Frit was like, if you go, we can cancel. I'm like, whatever you want to do. I can just edit, so whatever. But now it's been a couple hours since then, since it was planned to happen, or 2 hours since it was planned to happen, and I'm bored to shit. Editing wise, all I have left to do is music slash sound design, and then the actual YouTube side of things, and then I'll have an upload, which I haven't had in literally forever. But yeah, I'm almost uploading. Crazy. Very close to uploading, which is pretty crazy. So right now we're just gonna be doing some boring, very boring ice pathing. I mean, there's nothing happening. I'm probably not even gonna talk a lot this stream. But yeah, the Dark Souls case video is almost up. It should have been up a long time ago, let's be real here, but kind of been slow on it. Mainly because I'm kind of like in my own head about stuff. Mainly because I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with my channel going forward. And because of that, I've been kind of like nervous on this, and also because of the fact that I haven't uploaded forever. But now I've like, in the last 2 days, I've been very, very productive on editing it, mainly because I like know what I'm going to do and what exactly has worked best for me in the past and what I'm going to continue to do. And it's not Fear Nightfall for anybody who thinks Fear Nightfall. Maybe a Minecraft horror mod, but not Minecraft horror either. It is just what I've found out is the best stuff for me, literally ever, like view-wise, success-wise, has been longer time between video, like more effort. It's all been a higher effort, long-form horror. That specific stuff, horror stuff that I spend over a week or so on, actual higher effort, good quality horror has been the stuff that's done the best for me. And the nice thing about that too is that the thing about that is it doesn't require a time frame. The problem with horror, I feel like, is there's so many random like crappy horror games that you have to get up in the matter of like literally a week. With this style, you really don't have to do literally any of them or get any of them up within a week. I could spend like a 2 month on the video, kind of like I did with this video, and just like make sure it's good and then be happy with it and upload it. Because in the past, all of my best, and the reason I'm doing this is because in the past, all of my best videos ever, I've realized, all of them, success-wise, like view-wise, new subscriber gain-wise, all of that wise, has been horror stuff that I've spent more, like the extra mile, that extra effort on. For example, Two Charles was my first big hitter. After Two Charles, I didn't really know, like, what to do, you could say. Like, literally, I had no idea what to do. Content-wise. I was very lost content-wise. I was like, what do I do now? I don't know what to do to replicate it. Let me do more horror. Horror did good. But my solution was horror, but quick. More quick slop, generic horror that everybody else does. The more Let's Play kind of style. That isn't good, I don't think. I think for me, the most important is more higher effort horror. And not Let's Play kind of. Like, not Let's Play like. I think, honestly, what's going to do best for me is keeping my idea of doing more challenge-based, but make sure it's horror, but challenge-based. Maybe not necessarily challenge-based. Like, my next thing isn't, but, like, it has that clickability to it, I think going forward, we're going to have some success. Like, the next thing I plan to record, for example, after Dark Souls But Case, is... Let me actually really quick sit and do it. Scroll down so I can see the sound. Again, we're not going to talk it the whole time. I'm just talking right now because of, like, stuff I want to talk about. But going forward, the next thing I plan to record, and I'm saying record, not stream. Ideally, people would, not be at home, so I could actually just record, because that's been also something that's been making me go slower on editing and recording, is people being home. I've been trying to be less productive, because I don't really want to, like, record with people home, but I kind of don't have a choice on that, so. But, yeah. I'm gonna be doing a lot more horror here soon. A lot more higher effort horror content. Which I think will be fun, too. Alright, I need to switch to netherrack, which we do have plenty of. I can also place a soul soil that I need to get rid of. I guess soul sand, and then also soul soil. Now, the only thing about this is it gives me a speed boost, and it makes me worried I'm gonna fling myself off. Mainly because the FOV change, it makes me worried I'm gonna fling myself off. I don't think you can though, right? Yeah, no. You're good. You can still be crouched. You're good. I'm good. Soon here, I'll have to switch to toggle because we'll be on that long big bit. Actually, where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, we're not even close to that big bit yet. So we still got a ways to go. Where we're like, fine. And if we fall, we're good. Once we get to the big bit though, I'm gonna switch to toggle crouch. But yeah, next video we're gonna record is the Subnautica horror mod, which actually recently got a huge update, which I'm excited for, which I am excited for. Yeah, that's the stuff that does best for me though, is what I've noticed. The stuff is the videos that I just kind of like take my time on. The horror stuff that I take my time on has just done the best ever throughout everything. The reason behind it is I always every year do a stat. Like I'm right now kind of in this phase, and the main reason I've also been taking so long on like content and like not doing good content is because post Fear Nightfall, I'm kind of in a phase where I don't know what to do. And I've just been like trying out stuff. I tried like quick, no effort horror. I've tried, you know, Minecraft since then, of Minecraft Skyblock, which I was doing before, of like more higher effort, like, you know, but like not high demand in the Minecraft Skyblock. And that didn't do well, I would say. I would think I could definitely say I think it did like 100 views. What did it do actually? Let me check. It did 194 as of today. I also did Pokemon TCG post Fear Nightfall, and that did only 650, and that's also like more idea based. I do think it did decent because it was idea based, but it didn't do good, of course, for my standards. So one thing I've noticed is the higher effort horror stuff has always done good, even if it isn't like super higher effort horror. Just like higher effort horror has always done the best for me. Like view wise, sub gain wise, personal enjoyment wise, they've always done better. So I think it definitely, like the reason Fear Nightfall, for example, got the views it did is because it is not only Minecraft, which Minecraft I don't think is necessarily really good for views. I think it's so oversaturated, it doesn't like, you go to Minecraft to get views. But Fear Nightfall did really, really good view-wise, I think mainly because of that horror aspect. And that's like what continuing to do horror will do. I've in the past, after I did Chi Charles, I for a while was doing quick horror. Like I'm talking a video every like one video quicker than every 2 weeks. Like I mean constant upload, constant slop. That more style doesn't work for me. It doesn't do well. It does decent view-wise. It was definitely like the best year up to that point. I definitely could go back to doing that if I wanted more like quick slop kind of style. But I also was like stressing out over getting videos up quick, and it wasn't like really good for me. And I was also playing a lot of games that like I didn't really enjoy too much. For example, like Garden of Badman, which I wasn't really a big fan of. I wouldn't do that now even if I did do more quick horror, because I just wasn't really a fan of the game. That's why I stopped after the 4th game. I did the 2 per video, and then after the 4th one, I was like, eh. But I was doing more quick, fast, slop, more style, which I didn't really like and wasn't like enjoying or super proud of, and it showed in the success wise. It wasn't doing super good either. But yeah, I was doing that for a while, wasn't really happy with it, was wanting to switch. Did Dark Souls and Minecraft. Minecraft did good. I tried to continue with the higher effort Minecraft. That time and time again has not worked for me. On multiple occasions in the past, that has not worked for me. In both current right now with things like let's put a little speed bump here. And let's keep a speed bump over here as well. But that has not worked for me on both recent, for example, on the Skyblock, the most recent Skyblock video. Did not work at all. I'm gonna need to build a little pillar up here. Can I stop flying? I'm jumping too quick and it's making me fly. But that did not work. I just need to do this, though I can actually expand this out. I guess I didn't need to. I guess there's a block right there. Actually, no, I do need to still. let's expand this out this way, and then I'll do a little stop on here. Yeah, a lot of stuff I've been doing has not been working really well. In fact, this Dark Souls by case video, I don't even know if we'll do well. In the past, it's kind of easier to do this with numbers. So maybe I pull up numbers while I'm talking, just so I have something to look at while we're doing it. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll pull up numbers while we're talking. If I get attacked, though, I'll have to switch over. Just in case, let me put my netherite on, just in case. So, if I look at the numbers, I can more easily explain it. Let's refresh. I don't know why I don't have the thumbnails. It'd be easier with the thumbnails. So, let's go back. Way back. So, this is back when I was doing more... Let me make sure I have it pulled up. Just to make sure I tabbed over OBS. This is back when I was doing... I never actually uploaded this, I don't think. Did I? I don't think I did. And it was literally just me opening capsules, and I had like the most cursed thumbnail. So back like here was when I was in server before Guardians, Intercraft, Skybound, which is where I met Fritten on them, and then Limelight. As you can see, I am not doing good at all. Like, nothing here is doing particularly well or good. Joining Limelight. Not Limelight, Guardians. And then I joined Guardians, it was pretty decent. I start doing more generic Let's Play style, which I don't think is the best. Very eh. I start to kind of go to more idea-based, kind of. Like, this is more slop Let's Play style, and then this is more idea-based. Same with this. Then, of course, the zombies filler, and I go kind of back to the old stuff. Random video that's kind of eh. More idea-based, too, though, of spending an entire month to become the #1 player in, like, one niche mode on one niche server. And then I upload Project Playtime, which Fudge's friend get banned because he said he was homophobic as a joke. Don't know, not my friend. One of Fudge's friends. Fucking, I was pissed about that. As soon as I got it removed, too, I told Fudge, I was like, Fudge, your dumbass friend got my video taken down. And I know it's in your video, so you might want to, like, you know, take that out before you get the copyright, not copyright, what is it? Guidelines, not strike. Was it a strike? It might have been a warning. I think it was just a warning. But still got one, and it was like, oh my god. I was like, if you kill me, you hate gay people, and it's like, I do. It's like, what? It wasn't even like a funny delivery either. It would be good if it was funny delivery. It just was like, I do. The way he said it, it was like, no, that's someone who genuinely does. I don't know. Fudge is weird friends. Which doesn't even make sense for Fudge, because Fudge is like... Well, I don't even think they hung out with Fudge after like even a week after that. I don't even know. Anyways, yeah, that got removed. And then I did Choo Choo Charles after, as you can see, a decent amount of time. This video was slop. This one was more higher effort. I was actually editing this one before this one. More higher effort and better quality. Literally months, too, after Choo Choo Charles coming out. I mean, the game came out in, like, November, December. This video came out in January. Did really good. From there, I was like, okay, quick horror. Started doing, you know, about a month or so off between videos. And then, from here, right, I was like, okay, horror is doing decent. Let's start pumping them out. And then I started doing a lot more horror. Literally twice a month. A horror video. Twice a month. Some of which being, like, an entire game. Another one, this one's an entire game. This one's the DLC. Started just pumping them out, and they were doing really good. The best stuff for me at the time, but I was getting really burnt out on it, as you can see by this giant over a month break, which for now is not a giant break. You know, giant break. Did Dark Souls, that did really well. I also did this because I want to do a video of this video specifically. I just say 100 days on Skyblock. I want to do that for like so long. I recorded like 4 times or 3 times before this one, and every time it got scrapped. So I was like, let me just do it. And then the real thing was like between views and watch time and sub gain, right? This one is really good, watch time and views. At least at the time, really good watch time and views. And then this one was a lot better, not on either of these, but on subs, mainly because it's a lot shorter too for the watch time. But it was a lot better for subs. It's like, okay, people want this more. Let me go into Minecraft more. The problem is Minecraft is oversaturated as hell. You put in like higher effort, right? These I started to do like more longer, higher effort, a lot of time into them videos. This one I uploaded for 3 days, did not do good. Re-uploaded, hope it would do better, did not. As long as with, you know, stuff I still liked, like probably Playtime. Chapter 3, which did not do very good, but he did decent view-wise. Horror does good view-wise is the thing, is the main thing.
But I think more high effort, high care horror is for sure the way to go. From then, this is when I started uploading weekly Minecraft. I was like, okay, long form Minecraft is not working. I can't go back to horror. Let me start doing quicker Minecraft and weekly. And then I started doing weekly, did pretty decent for a while. Not necessarily Minecraft, just weekly, whatever. This was not Minecraft, for example. Did pretty decent, was doing pretty good. And then out of nowhere, views dropped off a cliff. And this is my 500 subscriber special. And it just plummeted off a cliff. Um, Started doing really bad. I had a random like video in here. Still was uploading weekly at this point. And it was kind of like, nothing really doing good. And then I did what I did previously in the past with things like Choo Choo Charles, uh, or like I did previously with the Dark Souls for the first time video, where took it more time to put more time and effort and care into it. This was supposed to be a weekly upload. Spent more time on recording, spent a lot more time on asset getting and working on it, a lot more time between uploads, of course, and it did significantly better. And then from there, I just kept the formula of continuing with Fear Nightfall because it was doing well, and then more higher effort did really good because that was succeeding. My other videos that weren't super good were also doing well. Still higher effort, but not as good idea wise, were also doing well. And then I kind of rode that wave until then. And then post Fear Nightfall, I've been kind of like, what do I do? I did the more idea based, of course. Did pretty better than this, but not like great in comparison. So I was like, okay, I don't know what. Did the final Skyblock also higher effort? Same, both these higher effort and like a lot of time into it. Neither of which particularly good. Since I've also had the random slop upload that I don't even know why I uploaded the out of sight video like with no editing just to see. Absolutely garbage. Get like 50 views or something. I was just like, nah, I don't need that shit. And now we have literally months and months and months later, Dark Souls the case, which is higher effort and Souls. And the reason I went to that was because, more or less this is why. After the break, I did Souls and I did, at the time, 3 times better than my previous. I mean, in theory, it'll do 600 views. Actually, no, this one did 600 views. So I'll probably do 1,000, hopefully. I hope it does good. I probably won't continue with that series regardless, that idea into a series regardless. I will definitely take the idea from it, though. I definitely will take the idea from it, though, if it does good, and use that for more horror. And I want to do more idea-based, I think, does do good. It does really good. Right? 90 hours watched. That's pretty decent considering it's only at 700 views. Of course, this one's 1,000, Also, like, way more views and way longer. Let's compare to that. That's like this. What does it do compared to this? More hours than that, for example. And that's because it's more just like well-made, idea-based. Um, and it's even shorter, but it's well idea based. So I think the main thing isn't that it's Minecraft or anything. It's literally that it's horror. So I need to go to horror and more idea based horror. For example, all of these are idea based. They're me playing Fear Nightfall and then turning it into Fear Night into Skyblock, and then another one of turning it into Skyblock, and then the final one is 24 hours. It's idea based. So I think the main path forward is idea based horror that I spent a lot of time on. Is I think what will do best for me. It took me a long time to realize that, mainly because in between all of this has been a lot of videos I've recorded and scrapped and recorded and scrapped and recorded and scrapped. But, and I know, I probably should get on to doing the horror, but I'm literally, by the time I realized that, I was like almost done with the Dark Souls case video, and even now I'm like almost done with it. All I have left to do is audio balancing / music, which is like 2 days, maybe 3 days at most effort, and then it is good to go. And all I gotta do is just the YouTube side of stuff: the title, description, thumbnails. That's it, and then it's good to go up. And I have another upload which I haven't had in forever. If it does really good, I probably will continue with the series because why stop a series if it's doing well? But I probably will regardless. In between, like every video, have something that's like horror but more effort and idea based. Probably. Unless it does like really well. I might just want to get rid of the cases since I have a bunch of cases already that I'm waiting on with the money just sitting in my Steam account or like ready in my Steam account / skins ready to sell in my Steam account for the money. So it's like I'm kind of just waiting to do more if it does good. If it does really good, I'll probably go straight away to doing, the DLC. Even if it costs me more to do it, because, it's going to cost more naturally. Because then I can get it all done, do a big one like this if people like it. So if it does do as good as I mean, if it does 1,000, I'll probably do. Nah, 1,005. Because if we're going on like these math, right? 1,005 implies 750 for the next one, and then after that 750. But then the big one, will be pretty good. It'll be like 1.5x. So then if it does 1.5x, like 2.2 or something like that, which would be pretty good. Assuming they do good metric wise, then I'll probably do more. We'll see how it does regardless. It could do like 50 views, which would be pretty bad. But from there, like I said, I'm going to do more higher effort horror, because all the stuff that's ever done best for me has been that higher effort horror. Not the quick garbage horror, but higher effort horror stuff. Especially when they have a good idea attached to them. Choo Choo Charles wasn't like a good idea. It's just I played Choo Charles. And then from that I got the, let's do more Let's Play kind of style. No, that's not what people want. People want good, what I would click on is a good idea, also horror. And I do have some ideas for that. So much are Minecraft mods. A lot of which are just horror mods. Because like horror mods are cool, and I like horror mods. I like when something that isn't horror is turned into horror. Straight up. Regardless, let's get back into actually doing the ice path. And then whenever we get around to, uploading, hopefully this video does good. Hopefully. I hope it does good. I'm hoping for, this. Will we get that? I doubt it. That was a year ago now? Dude, I've been slacking recently. I am going to take my time on uploads, to clarify. I'm probably not going to upload as much as I did, I guess, last year. I mean, that's already obvious, but I'm just going to take my time on the videos, make sure they're good. Most important thing to me is quality. I think I'm pretty good, too, about, actually editing whenever I'm not, wanting to spend time with people, if that makes sense. The main thing that makes me upload and edit slowly is when I'm spending time with Zai. Because, I kind of enjoy, when I enjoy being around people, I'm going to do that over stopping in the middle of it and editing. So in other words, keep Discord closed and I be way more productive. Same with me, basically stopping streaming like I'm doing now or slowing it down, which, post Slime, I'm probably only going to stream, random stuff I really feel like and Limelight, which, is stuff I feel like. If I don't feel like streaming, I'm not going to. I want to mainly focus on the content. On the videos, on the FRL quality. I do hope, though, that, I'm pretty sure, though, that me doing the more higher effort and higher quality, not Minecraft, but higher quality horror will do really good. Because horror inherently brings the views, and the quality brings people that want to stay. Because the quality is just genuinely good. I know I'm glazing my own content here, but when I put my best effort in, I get a pretty decent video. Not good, I think decent though. That makes people want to stick around. The next thing is too, once, if I ever get big enough, I can also get an editor to help speed up the process and start doing more. The thing is, I always whenever I'm uploading, even if I'm uploading quickly, I always have more ideas than. Well, maybe not if I'm uploading quickly. But even now, for example, I have a mountain of ideas that I can't realistically execute on because I don't have the time. And that's going to be the case, especially when I'm uploading monthly. It mainly means I get to spend a lot of the time idea-wise is to refine down what's actually a good idea to do video-wise and then do it. For example, after this one, I'm like, okay, we're doing this Subnautica's Scariest mod. Theoretically, it'll be Fear Nightfall, where I, title it that, Ill Bang, in theory. Ill Bang, I play through the whole entire thing, put all the effort in, make it the best video possible. If it's an hour long, it's an hour long, but put in the best effort possible. Don't add in filler for the sake of adding in filler. I hate that. Don't obsess over voiceovers, though. I do want to do more in the moment. Again, I am getting better at doing more in the moment, more yapping in the moment. I think streaming probably has helped with that, but I don't know. Because I think I'm a lot better at that, too, when I'm not streaming. Actually, it's probably hurt with that. With all the videos I've scrapped that I've streamed. Because I'm not really, flowing from one thing to the next. I'm more just yap. Instead of letting myself shut up when I know I want to, be shut up for it. And kind of envision what I want with the video when I'm recording it. Whereas with streaming, I'm like, I need to entertain. Even now, when I'm like, I'm going to have this be a chill, quiet, shut up day where I'm just working on this. I'm still feeling the need to yammer on. But I really don't need to. I could literally just sit here and listen to music and be quiet. Like I said I was going to do. In fact, I'm going to start doing that now, being a lot more quiet. I don't even have anything to talk about anyways, other than, the video stuff, so. those are the main thing I spend my time on and I've been enjoying. One other thing I've been really enjoying, you can't tell. I mean, if you're on the VOD, Frogs, you did watch that VOD, you can't tell, but Una Musume. I've been playing a metric fuck ton of Una Musume. Maybe not that, I would say. I played 2 runs this morning. I played 2 runs today. So I played for like an hour and 10. An hour 20. So I'm not obsessed with. Zai has been obsessed with. Dude, he's been watching all the shows. He watched like the movie last night. Kind of a waste of time, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was not very good. It was alright. Cinderella Grey's pretty good though. I will say the Ogre Cap show pretty good. And I'm not an Ogre Cap laser like Zai, but it's pretty good. It actually makes you care for the character. It's the beast from Kitahara, you know? It's the beast from Kitahara. I'm kind of getting bored of the game though. I think I get bored of stuff too easy, to be honest with you. I do think I get too bored of random stuff too easily. Which means, that being said, if I'm doing more longer horror, we might have some stuff get scrapped. Although I doubt it, because I'm already going to be planning, like, for anything I want to do a potential video. Anything that I want to do as, like, a potential video, I'm already like, going to be planning the idea for weeks, and, like, the stuff around the idea for literal weeks. So, I mean, you know, I can deal with it for another month or 2 after that point. Without issue, probably, after I've like already over planned it for like forever. Yeah, the next video I plan is Subnautica horror mod, which I think will be really good. The Subnautica horror mod, the one that got a big update. Actually, no, this has a full story right now. What in the Minecraft? Yes. Why are you an ogre glazer? Do you know why? Do you know why you love glazing ogre? I mean, they're not bad, but like, come on, glaze ogre. You glaze ogre. But they're not, again, they're not bad. You know, glazer, buddy. You're a glazer. You're a glazer, buddy. I actually really don't know. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about Limelight a little bit while I'm on Limelight. I have no idea what the future is planned for the server. Recently, some people have been stepping away. Notably, the most recent one, Omni. And I'm sure it probably just means that someone else will run the server instead. And I mean, it's not like there's like a lot of like... It's just basically just Minecraft, so it's like there's like a lot of groundwork or anything that like someone has to like come in and fill. But still, you know, there's been some notable people that were been with this since like season 1. Billy and Omni, and now like Crafty's not really... Crafty's still here, but like not playing as much. Crafty I think is different, because they're just not playing as much. I don't think they're leaving. Hopefully not. Hopefully things are going well for them. But it's really interesting to see what the future of Limelight holds, I guess you could say. I'm just here while I'm here, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just here doing whatever I do, which is kind of just be chilling and not caring too damn much, to be honest with you. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, though, it's all good. I haven't actually checked the Discord since Omni's announcement either, to see who's like gonna be taking over for the running the server side of things. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be like Slappa, but since people have been getting more busy, he's kind of been the one who's like, it seems in my head, stepped up a lot. Not that I really know. I don't even show up to the meetings. I'm just kind of here, man. I don't show up to the meetings or like anything. But it's definitely seemed like Slaps has been like the main one kind of taking over. Who knows? We'll see. I have 3 extra pieces. Alright, I'll just put them right here. Gentle rain. Whoa. I don't know why I said whoa to that. I don't know. I was thinking of like, when it was made right as I said that, they said that, and I was just thinking rice shower. But like, that doesn't... Old rice has a shower to do with a gentle rain. I don't know. What? What? I don't know. Again, just chilling today. Nothing really to talk about at all. Just kind of here chilling today. Not caring too much and just build a nice bridge. Main thing is I was just bored of putting in the audio for the Souls video. Putting in the music and audio balancing. I just started on it, but I was like... I finished like subtitling the intro and outro and had all the assets down, and I was like, eh. I finished them all up this morning. And now all I have to literally do is just audio,
literally just music mainly, and then of course a little bit of audio bouncing. And I mean a little bit. I mean it should be for the most part pretty decent. I just gotta make sure things aren't like loud or quiet. And then other than that, we got an upload. We got an upload. And then I need to plan the next one. Assuming it's gonna be some like a scarce mod. I actually don't need to plan too much, I don't think, for that one though. I do need to like plan a title and stuff like that. But other than that, there's nothing to really plan per se. Really. There's like nothing I really need to think of a real plan for. We should be good on that. Should be good on that. I have 2 blocks. Yeah, whatever, from there. Yeah, should be just working on the next video here soon after I get this one up. Basically, instantly I'm gonna start planning on the Subnautica. I don't think I'll have to do too much real planning. Main planning will probably just be like title, thumbnail, what all I want to do with it. Maybe plan some other ideas a little bit in advance, since I know that one's gonna be easy. Mainly because it's not like anything crazy idea-wise. It's just Subnautica, you know. I think I can just straight up start and play, and as I go, it's more of an as I go experience, you know. That's kind of the nice thing about 2 horrors. It's like less plan based, but I do have to like definitely plan how I want to in the moment to then, you know, voice over with the actual video. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Why is an ogre glazer? I knew it. He's on Unamusume. He's an addict. He's an addict. I tell you, he's an addict. I bet he's running Saiyan Sky right now too. Not even ogre. Because they know who's really better. They know who's the real goat. Ogre's alright. They're not bad. They're not bad. Because you don't know if they're bad as a horse. I don't know. I don't use them. I don't have them. There's a lot of horses I don't have. That's kind of the thing I don't like about, that's the one thing I really don't like. You're playing Gold Ship? Uh-oh. That's the one thing I actually really don't like, Sai, though, about Unamusume. I feel like the characters are way too hard to get because it's a gacha system. I mean, it's inherent because it's a gacha system, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that I'm still missing like a crap ton of characters. And even if I were to spend my tokens on trainer cards, I would get like literally 0. It's just very grinding. It's just very grinding is what it seems like I have to do to get better stuff. Or characters that I actually want. I just have to grind and get lucky. I don't like it, you know? It definitely is mobile game coded. But I've also never really cared for gachas too, which is, you know, probably don't help with it. Like with Lizzie, you know, it'd be different because Lizzie likes gachas. I don't really care for them. I just like the game itself. I think it's pretty fun. But I definitely am getting to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get all these characters up to here, and then I'm kind of like probably done with this because, like, I don't know, there's not like a whole lot extra for me to want to do. You know, I don't know. I'm at the point where there's like not a whole lot I think I'm gonna want to do when it left before I'm like content with not playing it like at all. Maybe once in a blue moon, you know. But I'm getting to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm happy with with all this. There's nothing I care to improve, and any improvements are basically like getting stuff to open gacha stuff. So it's like, you know, for me right now, something like, you know, I need to put this cracked blackstone somewhere. I don't think there's another bastion anywhere, so I'm just gonna put it there because I'll be covered up eventually. Maybe if I go and make that. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know, I just feel like I'm at a point where I'm kind of like, you know, it's alright. Yeah, I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, I don't know. I'll keep playing for every now and then. But I think I'm getting to a point where I'm going to get bored of it real fast. Because already I'm just kind of like, yeah, I got a Paru. I got a Kuren to a good point. I don't got much else to do. Vodka is like, you know, I have like I need to get Vodka a little higher. I actually just recently got Vodka higher, but they were worse because they were S on Pacer. for the other one, and they weren't on this one. So it's like, really? Really, I failed luck, and therefore it's not better? Even though it's like score-wise, like 300 better. I definitely do want to do, though, some more runs, like Sand Sky and all that. Because Sand Sky is the GOAT, for one. For two, I also want to get an actual pretty good run with Sand Sky now that they're a 4-star. With also higher potential. I also need to do another Kuran. Yeah, Lucky is kind of dumb. I just don't like the whole entire, like, gotcha mechanic. I'm not really a fan. Like, I like the game itself. I like the racing. I actually don't mind the luck mechanic behind, like, alt pops and stuff like that, because then it's, like, more hype because it's rare. I don't like the fact that it inherently is a gotcha. Because that means I can't get, like, new cool characters I want. Like, if you can get lucky and get a random, like, voucher exchange like you did, but, like, or like Lizzie did, I just didn't. But even then, that's one character of, like, the 40. And you put in, like, 50 hours already. And you're still missing a lot, I'm pretty sure. So it's like... And I've spent all of mine on characters, and I'm, like, 20, 30 hours in. What am I at? Let me check. I am 23.5 hours in, and I am missing, like, half the roster. And I've literally only opened packs. In fact, I know the exact amount of packs I've opened. I've opened 211, which therefore implies that's each one a pack. I've opened 211 characters because I had 200 exchange points for saying Sky did it. No, I've opened 221 because I've done that, got the 11 clovers back after the event ended, and then I've opened one of this event. So I've opened 221 character things. I'm missing like half the roster. But also you do get the, like, you know, you do get the star pieces though from like team stuff. So there's a lot of characters too I'm also close to getting kinda. And if I also use like the trainer exchange, I could get a few more maybe, and maybe get like one extra character. Probably not, because I don't think I have a lot right now because I've been upgrading on CSI. But you know, it still feels kind of like you know? I'm not even saying like necessarily because the statue. I'm saying like you also get the star pieces from like the weekly event, for example, which you can do daily. Like the TM Opera O, or right now I think it's, I don't know who it is right now. I know I know the character's face. I just can't remember the name. But there's like the constant weekly where you can do. Where before it was like McNugget, and then it was TM Opera O, and now it's whatever. But they're cycling it out, and you can do that for the stars as well. And then also you get stars from. There's something else. Super Crate, yeah. So you can also get characters that way. But that also feels like... It just feels very grindy, you know? And I'm not really someone anymore who cares a lot about grind. You know? You can't tell by me playing literally 0 shooter games. 0 ranked for, like, any shooter game. I don't really care. Like, I need to start playing... Honestly, I've been saying, like, for weeks, I need to play Siege, to be honest with you. I bought the Battle Pass thing, and I have not leveled it up. Maybe not right now. After the video, I definitely will probably start playing some more. I kind of just need to finish the video first, and then I'll be like, okay, for a little bit we'll play a little bit of ranked. Honestly, I should probably just get into the habit of like weekly playing ranked. Honestly, what I've been doing right now is I've been playing a game when I get home from work. I'll probably eventually get to a point with Pretty Derby where I'm like not feeling like spending an hour or two on Pretty Derby when I come home, and instead I'll just play Siege ranked for like an hour or two before I'm bored as fuck and then want to edit. What I'll probably end up doing. I only around 70 of 150 for doing all the daily races for Opera. With winning them or with losing them? Because first gets more, I mean, you know that. I mean, you probably are talking with first, because you've had pretty good characters for a while. I just recently got, like, my second B ranked character. I have, like, 3 right now. I just recently got a second one. I only had Sand Sky to do them with, which was, like, hardly a B. So I'm sure you've had better characters, so you probably win in them too. So it's like, yeah, it just feels so grindy. Second most of the time. That's still good though, you get like 6. It's still like 6 per second if I remember right. It's 6 per second. I don't know what you get for first, but I know it's like 6 stars per second. And you get like 3 a day, but it only lasts for like a few days. I don't know, it just feels so grindy, you know? That's my main problem with Urumusme. It feels too grindy. Like, it's fun, but for me, I'm like, I don't want to put in that work for a character I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 runs on. What I think I should do to make myself like it more, instead of trying to get, like,
for like better star accounts, which I'm doing right now, I honestly think I should play random characters. I think I should start playing some of the characters I like never have played. Because I have so many random ass motherfucking characters that I just don't use because they're not good for my team. Like they're just not good for my team build. I'm like, this works, I'm not bothering. That I should honestly swap out. One thing I might do, actually, one thing I think I should do is I should try more A rank runners in the mild category. Because recently I had a really good run with vodka. If I remember right, it was second in the final. I had 0 retries. But first attempt at the final, 0 retries. Or no, 1 retry. I think it was like third, and then I did the retry, got second, and it was like by a hair they lost. So I would have won the champion final with vodka on that run. Literally the one, like the second run I did that day. I come in today, I think today it was when I was messaging you about Kuren. I did the Kuren run, did a vodka run right after where I only upgraded the first 3, no gut, no alt pop. By the way, not no alt pop, no wit, no guts. And by the way, I had a fuck ton of alt pops on vodka without any guts or wit. So I have no idea what determines an alt pop. Because they were alt popping, I was skipped to the end. They alt popped like, I swear to God, like 60% of the time. And I don't know how, because all they had was speed, stamina, and power. So I have no idea how without guts or wit they were alt popping. They were E in both of those. Literally, not E+, literally E. I think one was E+, one was E. The entire rest was just speed, power, and stamina, and they were all popping a lot. I don't know why they were all popping so much, but they were. To be fair, there's also races I skipped early on that, you know, maybe they didn't all pop, so maybe it's lower chances. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Dude, bow's just better than a crossbow. It one-shots them. Like, I don't know how a crossbow with power 2 don't one-shot, but a bow with power 2 does. It's more drawbacks, that makes sense. The crossbow's more quick, easy to shoot. You can also make it a literal rocket launcher, so I mean, it's just better. It's just better. Like, literally, unarguably, it's just better. I'm gonna throw out these fences. I don't need those. Or I could keep them for a nethery kind of... it's too late. I'm not going down there. Am I over the giant... No. I've actually gone quite far today. I don't know, it just feels very grindy. I'm kind of getting bored of it, to be honest with you. I might start cycling it out with Siege, to be honest with you. Be like, do I want to play Siege ranked when I get home, or do I want to do this? I'm going to accidentally press this wall over the void, and I know it, but I have an Elytron, so we're fine. The problem with me with Toggle Crouch is my Pinky feels weird not knowing where to sit when I'm on Toggle Crouch. Because, like, Sprint does nothing, so I just kind of, like, have it sitting there with, like, no purpose. And it feels weird playing Minecraft with your pinky finger not on a button. I can't be, yeah, you too, you're kind of getting bored of it. Maybe try new characters, that's what I think I'm going to do. I want to try, like I said, a new mile runner. Because my new vodka is, like, better than my old vodka by, like, a couple hundred points. But it's worse because of, like, their letter grading. But they'd be way better than... Not Sand Sky. Who's next to Sand Sky? Is it Corin? No, Corin's my sprinter. Who are they better than? Not Haru, not Corin, not Sand Sky, not Vodka. Who? Who else is in there? Who am I forgetting that I don't really give a fuck about, but they're in my... Yeah, I don't know. It just it feels the game's kind of getting to a point where it feels kind of stale. But I need to raise a. What I was saying is I need to try new characters for the mild division, because if I get a better mile runner, I can put vodka on medium. I think it is, or is it long? It's either medium or long, and they're better than. I don't think it's long. I think long is Sand Sky. I'm pretty sure it's medium. I don't remember who my medium runner even is off the top of my head. Haru I remember because they're a bum ass, and I fucking hate Haru. That was, dude, that was pain. I don't remember who it is. It's not Kuren, it's not Haru, and it's not saying... I don't know who I had in there. I don't know who's in my team comp, to be honest with you. My brain's, like, not working right now. I can't think of the 5th horse. So you can probably replace them. So I think I need to do more mile runners to get a better mile than my current vodka that's in there. So I can use my better vodka for that division. Swap them out. That would be better, you know? I wonder how different the Japan one is. I don't know. I think the Japan one just seems like it has more content. It's still a gacha, so it's probably still grindy as hell. I don't really like... I don't know. I don't really like the amount of grind, you know? I just feel like I wish I had I mean, I'm not using the other characters now either. So I feel like I'm just honestly getting bored with the gameplay loop. I feel like I'm saying that, but if we're being real here, it's probably just a gameplay loop I'm getting bored of. Because, like, I don't even use all my characters now anyways. Like, there's still a lot of characters I want to do runs on. Like, I've only done runs on, like, 6 characters. 5 of which, or 7 characters, I think. 5 of which are in my current build stuff. So, I mean, and I can't even think of the 5th horse. So I feel like I just need to do more of what I have now. I know I have Rice Shower I can do. And then I can do a run with Rice Shower. That's a horse. I don't think it's a wild horse, but it's a horse I can do a run with. I have quite a few, actually, 3 stars that I need to do runs with. Same with 2 stars. There's actually Koren recently. Honestly, you know what I hate most about Unamusume? It feels like, to me, every time I do a good run, I have some way, like, my horse instantly becomes better. For example, Saiyan Sky. I did a really good run with Saiyan Sky, my best run literally, I think, ever, even ever to this date. Best run ever with Saiyan Sky. Literally right after that run, they became a 4-star. Right after the run, instant 4-star. And then get this. Koren. I just win the league with Koren. Instantly, they become a potential level 3. Instantly. Literally after the race, they have their shoes to upgrade. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You're telling me I gotta do that shit over again in like a week. Just because now, in theory, could be way better with the fact that they're a potential level 3. That they should be better. And it's not like any game thing. It's just you get the shoes from playing. And, you know, me getting that far gave me the more shoes. It's like any inherent, you know... He's not doing it on purpose. Like, oh, we're gonna let you now that you did it. It's like, no, I'm just getting the shoes then, at that time. It's like, oh. Oh. I'm gonna punch a Haru, I swear. I hate Haru. God, I hate Haru. Haru's the worst, dude. Haru's a bum. That's true. That's on God. And Vera needs to stop defending Haru. Haru's stupid. Also, why can you put homophobic in your stream title? I don't know. I don't know why you could do that. I figured they'd be like, nah, you can't say that. You can't. I guess it's for, like, I don't know. I don't know what the point of that would be. I thought they were, like, censoring that. They're like, nah, you can't say bitch. I'm like, what? Why do you have homophobic in your title? Well, not bitch. That makes, what? One is significantly worse, I feel like, but I don't know. I don't know. I do know I should definitely run more characters, though, especially the mild edition. Honestly, I feel like I'm just pretty much just getting bored with the gameplay loop. Like, me saying that and then me realizing that, it's probably just a gameplay loop that I'm mainly getting bored with. Because, like, there's still a lot of characters I don't even use. It is a problem, though. You do get characters slow as shit. Like, I mean, I'm not even close to getting another character. You gotta get lucky, basically, to get characters. The nice thing is... No, not really, because... I gotta say lucky, I don't know. Turn versus name calling, maybe? What? Oh. 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 What? Oh. What? Oh, the word. That's what I'm. I speak so much that I got confused. Right, we're talking about homophobic being loud and bitch not being. Yeah, I definitely think it is, because one is like you're calling, like you might be calling someone that, you know, even though it's me calling myself that. To be fair though, you can like literally at people on Twitch when you're like streaming with someone. So you could be like, I hate this bitch at, and then, you know, at their stream thing. But you have to be live when you do it, though. So I mean, or you could be like, oh, you know, you like literally do that. I guess, yeah, that's probably their justification. I just think it's funny that you could put homophobic in the title. I don't. That's homophobic, bitch. I'm homo. It's like, why can I put that? Why is that allowed, Twitch? Why can't I just put that as the title? Luckily for Twitch, we didn't play fast. Maybe next week. I don't know. I got a plan with the Alexis. I just told him, let me know the date. I don't really care. Just let me know the date. I'm down for whenever, whatever. If I'm free and I want to do it, I guess I'll do it, you know. So, not next week. I don't know when it'll be. I'm not even going to let you guys know ahead of time. Because anytime I'm like, yeah, we'll do this. It never happens. So, I don't know. Stream. I don't know. But eventually, there'll be maybe a Faz session with the Frit and the Alexis. Both of which are rare commodities around here. Actually. Honestly, I could also just host one and then, like, figure out the day and then invite them. Probably wouldn't be, like, that hard to set up or plan. Now that they're both, like, on Discord again and, like, you know. Alex isn't really back, though. They're kind of, like, very hard to contact. But, like, I already know that, so I'd, like, message her first. Eventually, though, we might have fast. I'm pretty sure that's what I think Frit's doing now, too, is planning around Alexis. Being like, I'll text them first, wait for a response, and then plan around it. Which I think is what you kind of have to do when they're, like, not on that much. I mean, they got shit going on. I don't really blame them. Their life isn't fucking Discord, you know? They kind of don't talk to, like, anybody on Discord. I mean, I don't really blame them. I don't even like having Discord open, because then I see Zion, and I'm like, I want to go waste time and do fucking zero. And then I end up watching, like, a dog shit Una Musume movie. Not dog shit, just not very... I would say not very good. I would say pretty eh. I wouldn't say bad, I would just say eh. Una Musume movie instead of, like, editing. Because I'm like, oh, Discord's open, what are they doing? I mean, I just left, but I kind of want to go back. I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't know. But, like, do I need to? No. Should I? No. I don't know, I just get bored. And when I see Discord open, I don't know, I just get bored, and when there's easy distractions, I like to get distracted. I don't like to, I just do. I get bored easy, and then I see distraction, I'm like, ooh, that's something to do. You know? I don't know. Well, Discord's closed now, too. I'm like, okay, I don't need to keep it on anymore. I've mostly only been keeping it on the last few days, like, been open with Discord and having it on. Last few days was, not knowing what's going on with the session and wanting to be, like, show that I'm, like, on in case they need to message me. But now that's over. I can kind of just, like, go back to not having Discord open a lot. Even though soon I'll be done with the video, so it's going to be open. Like, you know, I don't really need to have it closed to lock in or focus. Do need to lock in on grinding Siege rank, though. I've played literally zero. I don't know. I feel like my main thing is I'm like, oh, I need to play ranked, but, like, I really don't. I can really play anything and have fun with it. I mean, I just love Siege. Like, I don't need to be ranked, but I'm like, in my head, oh, I should grind ranked. You know? I'm here, I should grind ranked. But it's like, you don't need to, you know? I can play whatever. It'll be fine. I'll still be having fun with it. I like Siege. I don't know, that's something with Siege with me. I don't know. The thing with me with shooter games is even if I like the game, I can't bring myself to play it. Like, CS, I'm kind of like, eh, on. CS, I don't really like. I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's alright. Valorant, I just don't like, so genuinely. Like, CS is like, yeah, it's alright. I'll play it if people want to play it. I'll do my weeklies because I don't hate it. Siege, I genuinely like and enjoy. I haven't had a bad experience on Siege in, like, years. Like, every time I play Siege, I have fun with it. But I really can't bring myself to, like, just open and play a shooter game. Like, I don't know. In my mind, I'm like, if I'm not playing ranked, what am I doing on here? But, like, I don't want to play ranked. So it's like, you know, I just kind of don't open in that game. I haven't opened Siege in, like, over a week. Mainly because I've been like, oh, I should grind ranked. And then I just haven't. Because I just haven't played at all. Mainly also because of Una Musume, to be fair. Because it's like, you know, I can only have one distraction game. I can't have, like, 4. I'm not going to play game nonstop, you know. I'm going to play one, go edit, get back on, play another, go edit, get back on, play another. I mean, it's pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's not bad. I'm getting bored. I'm starting to get bored of it, but, you know. Also bored of it, it's getting replaced by Siege, so I mean... Although I feel like Siege is better. What I probably should do is what I was saying, I've been saying for a while I'm gonna do with Siege. For playing Siege ranked, where I play, like, literally 2. I hop on, I play 1. If I lose, I play another. But hop on, play until loss. Actually, probably just hop on, play until loss. That's what I've been telling myself. I'm gonna start playing Siege again. I'm gonna hop on, ranked, play until I lose 1, and then hop off. So, like, I get on and theoretically play 10, or I can hop on, lose 1, get off. I feel like it should always be up, though, especially, like, right now where I haven't played. I'll probably change it to, like, be more playing. If I play the first one, I lose, play until I win. After the win, play until I loss. It's really soon where I'm not gonna, like, you know, be done with the video. I might take a day where I just play Siege. I'm here with you. I might just Siege for a day. And just sit here and Siege for a day. And play some ranked. Have fun with some ranked. I don't know, man. I'm in my copper era right now, dude. I'm on my copper shit. I'm on my copper shit. I'm out here with my copper 1 fit, you know. I'm gonna show I'm gonna copper like a copper in copper. I'm gonna title my stream if I stream it. How a coppers, and copper, dude. I'm gonna be on my bolo shit. Oh, you can call me Jason Doty. I'm gonna be on my Jason Doty shit. I'm gonna name it how a coppers, and copper. What does that mean? That means I'm gonna do the most heinous, absolute garbage plays, and then blame my teammates without calming or anything. That's the vibe right there. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. You know, I said I wasn't gonna be talking a lot this stream, and then I kind of just started yammering for the last like 56 minutes. So I don't know. I don't know. Whenever I'm like streaming, I feel like I have to talk. I don't know. That's also why I prefer recording now, the video stuff, instead of streaming it. Like when I stream it, I just feel like I need to fill the gap instead of letting myself, like, you know, be like, this is a recording. I know what I want editing wise. I know I don't want myself yapping like a dumbass motherfucker over this, so let me just shut the fuck up. Whereas when I'm streaming it, I'm like, I need to talk. I can't be quiet. I need to yap. I need to. Followed with, I hate Zygarde. That's true. Unreal. That's a stupid ass Pokemon. Anybody who names himself after that Pokemon should be I don't know. They should be addicted to Unomusume. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. They are too. They are. Dude, Zygarde's a stupid ass worm, dude. And now apparently like, a lot of, I don't know. I just know that like I know the game, not the game, the Pixelmon. For some reason they have the cells all split now. It's like, what? Why are their cells split? Why can't you just go into a cave and find them like you could in X and Y? What's going on here? Why are they split apart? I don't even know, man. It's just stupid. That guy's just stupid. Stupid Pokemon. Stupid name. It's dumb. Look, it's stupid. Dumb. It's dumb. Roll the guy, it's gambling. Gold, gold, gold. Speaking of gold, gold, gold. No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming that much anymore going forward. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'll probably just stream whenever I'm bored and like want to stream. Like if I'm bored and I don't want to play like Siege or Unomusume, I'll probably hop on stream. That's kind of what I'm doing now. But other than that, I probably won't be streaming that much. I mean, I didn't last month stream a lot. Last month apparently, like according to the stats, I streamed like 8 hours. This month I streamed like 21, and it was worse than last month. Like amount of like time watched wise. Like ain't nobody watched. I was streaming more this month like 3 times. Ain't nobody watching. Not even on purpose. It's literally just whenever I'm bored and don't like want to talk, I kind of boot up stream. That's what I'm gonna continue to do, I think. Which means like I'm not gonna like go out of my way to like plan doing like horror content, for example, like I was doing. That's why I haven't done a horror thing in a while. I'm not gonna go out of my way to be like, okay, we're playing this horror indie game. I don't give a fuck. No. What do I care? I don't care if my VOD channel gets like 11 views and like my live stream has like 1 viewer for like 10 minutes. You know, I just go stream for fun. I want to yammer. I don't want to talk to Zai because Zai's a bum. I'm gonna be here, you know? That's not true. Zai is a bum. That one part though, it's not true. Still a bum though. That's real and true. You can quote me on that. Zai is, and I quote, a bum. And Unomusume addicted bum. Hey, at least it's not League, you know? At least it's not, they could be like Lizzie. They could play League. Not saying Lizzie's a bum, but they play League. I mean, that's... Ooh. Unomusume, that's fine. You know, that's awesome. That's a W. League. Ugh. Ugh. Where's the horse girls, dude? I see 0 horse girls here. Although, maybe there is. I don't know. I mean, the one voice actor is literally Jinx in the Japanese version of League, so I mean... Maybe the horse girls are in League. I don't know. But I ain't playing it to find out. I'll tell you that. Just not my type of game either. I don't like MOBAs. I've tried MOBAs before. I just don't care for them. Even like Deadlock, I don't think I would like. I just don't like MOBA style. I just don't like MOBA games. I got nothing really against people that do. Like, jokes aside, I don't really... You know, you like it, you like it. You know, I don't really I care. Some people like Valorant, dude. That's way worse. Way worse. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of... I don't know. I don't know what would be worse, League or Valorant, but they're both pretty bad. Same company, so I mean... Same kind of thing. Both are pretty bad. But Valorant, ugh. The Valorant community is... Oh, God, dude. Oh, God. I know I'm saying that while playing Minecraft. The Minecraft community is, like, 50% pedophile, so I mean... That's saying something. I mean, that's saying something. They're also probably 50% pedophile. Let's be real here. There's so many weird ass people in Valorant. I would not be surprised. Dude, I would not be surprised. I don't know, to each your own though. Kind of just depends on the person though. I just like the community in general though. Like the one that's like very vocal is always like the minority of the community too though. That's always like with every community though. The vocal few with like every like sub community is what ruins the community as a whole. That makes sense. Like Valorant has a lot like some weird ass motherfuckers, but I feel like that's definitely like the minority, you know. There's also just a lot of like random fine chill people, you know. There's just always that vocal minority within like a group that ruins things. It just like portrays the entire group as like something bad, you know. 'Cause, you know, there's just some not bad, so bad Valorant players, you know. Like CJ, I was thinking like people Zytox to, and I was like, I don't know. You know, that kid, I don't know. But you know, like CJ, you know, they're Valorant, they're fine. They're fine. So, you know, at first I was thinking like that side of things. I was like, say like Az or Louis. I mean, they're alright. They're not weird. They're just racist. I mean, that's different. Different issue. That stems before Valorant too. So I mean, different issue. And I wouldn't really say like I'd probably say Quan's a Valorant enjoyer. I'll go no. I mean, they play it, but they're not like a Valorant. I don't know. I wouldn't really say Quan is like a Valorant obsessed either. I don't know. I wouldn't really like look at Quan as like Valorant player. I just feel like, yeah, they play a little bit. I wouldn't be like, yeah, Quan's a Valorant player. I wouldn't say that. That's not. I wouldn't think. I don't think that's true. I definitely think they play the most out of like Nuggo or Milk or any of them or Zai. Although Zai probably plays it more than Quan. I wouldn't say Quan's a Valorant player. Yeah, that's a bit much. Quan's just kind of Quan. They do Quan things, which is... I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. I don't know what that would be. Nuggo? I don't know what that would be. Definitely not Horse Girl game. Definitely not Horse Girl game. That's an L. That's an L, buddy. Horse Girl game kind of peak. It is getting kind of stale for me, though. I think I'm kind of getting bored of the gameplay loop. But, try some new characters, I think. I do need a better mile runner now that I had a better run with vodka, but it's not, like, better for that category. You know, I can definitely put vodka for the, you know, and then it might be better. I don't know. I have to get a better character for the mile to see. But, you know, might be able to swap them. I don't know. I need, like, a league champion, some random character that's a mile runner. And I'm probably going to go with the same build I did with my most recent vodka, which was literally just power, strength. No, power, stamina, speed. I think it's power. I'm pretty sure it's power. Power, stamina, speed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's power. But yeah, power, stamina, speed. Don't upgrade guts or wit. Guts and wit? Psh, lame. Who needs guts or wit? That's for cowards and frauds. All you need is sheer skill. I don't know. I don't know what that would be described as. It wouldn't be wit, because you know, wit is literally you would not be smart. Like that vodka build was dumb as a box of rocks, but my god, could they race? It's all popped a lot. I don't even know how. I don't know how. I'm so confused on how that works, to be honest with you. But that vodka's nasty, dude. That vodka character, they were doing some amazing runs that run. They did lose in the end, mainly because I had like one random race they were struggling in that wasn't exactly their aptitude. The final one, they literally would have won if I had the hourglass. I just did the clocks. I just didn't, because they lost it by a hair for a second. Like, I mean, a nose bridge, not a hair, but like a nose bridge difference. Literally, like in terms of horse length, like a fourth of a horse, not even. Literally less than like an eighth of a horse. Like, I mean, they lost by so little. I'm talking like half a horse leg. Like, I mean, nothing. Which is a shame. Oh, wait, am I almost at... I am. I'm already at 1,000. We've gone quite far. Of course, I'll have to come back to replace the ice. But, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. How much longer will I continue today with this? I don't know. Probably gonna stop here soon, to be honest with you.
Maybe I finished the ice path. I don't know. Much longer we gotta go? Another 500 blocks. Let's place the ice we have right now is what I think I'll do. Because I also don't know if I have enough ice. So let's place ice. Let's go back and get placing. Alright. Actually, put that one up. Let's grab this stack. Not that it matters. Alright, let's go play some ice. And then once we get all the ice placed, I think we're going to call it for today. And I'm going to go to listen to audio. Yep. I'm putting in music. Yep. And that's what I'm doing. You're just sitting there being like, you know, this would hit. You know, the term I call it is audio autistic, right? I don't think I am, but I do kind of stem a little bit planning the music to use. Like I'll listen to the dialogue in my head, and then like that happens in the video in the timing it does, and then like I replay it in my head a little bit, like a few times, to, like get it memorized. Like not the video itself, but like in my head I replay it to like think, okay, this is what it's gonna sound like. Yeah, yeah, okay. What do I think might go hard here? And then I listen to it, and I just kind of like sit there, eyes closed, like no joke, eyes closed, listening to the song on like 30% volume, and I'm like, no. Or like when it hits, I'm kind of like, this could go hard. Like I just kind of sit there and like I kind of move around a little bit. You know, I might be a little bit audio. I kind of do react a bit physically. Might be a little, I don't know, but you know, when I've seen TikToks, they're like, oh, stimming or whatever. They're like, actually, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't, you know, weird hand things, but like my head kind of move a little bit, just like on its own. And then I'm like, this works. This should work. And then I put it in. I listen to it. I'm like, oh, that hits. Or I'm like, this might work. And then I put it in. And I'm like, no. And whenever I'm like, no, it's not gonna work. I'm right. I know I'm right. I put it in just to test, and I'm like, yeah, I fucking knew it. I was like, you know, there's a slim chance, but it's probably not gonna. And then I put it in. It starts out all right, and then instantly I'm like, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I could trust my gut on this. Okay. Speaking of guts, don't upgrade that. If you're doing your own Musume, do not upgrade Guts. Guts is a coward ability. Guts are useless. Don't upgrade those. Only upgrade speed. That's what we're here. Only upgrade speed. All you need is be fast. Everything else, psh, who cares? You don't need it. You don't need it. Just speed. Ugh. It's so slow placing ice. It feels so slow placing ice. And I still have hundreds of blocks to go. Yeah, I'll definitely after this though get to work on the video. Honestly, what I'll probably do once I get all this ice done is I probably won't even place the little bottom bit. I'll just use it straight away to get the villager over. Because the whole reason I'm doing this is literally to be able to quickly get villagers for my villager raider. And once I have this done, I can transfer one villager over at a time. Like, I mean, super easily transfer one over at a time. I don't still have to worry about mobs spawning in here, which will be an issue. But they'll be full health at the time, and I think it'll be fine. Maybe I bring a splash healing or two. I don't know. But I think he'll be fine. I think I'll be able to bring a villager over on this ice path. Assuming I don't have too many mobs. If people are on, especially, I think I'll be able to. Because then I'll have less of the mob burden. Plus the mobs will be spawning on me and more separate. Then even if with the ice, it still spaces out the spawns. Because, you know, it's more, you know, it's still spacing out the spawns bits. It's like, you know, we're good. Should be fine. Also, I was surprised. I had Vodka look at Kuren. Because I put Kuren as a partner. Like, why are you looking at Kuren? You're not a Kuren Glazer. I don't know why Haru's a Kuren Glazer. I think they're just homies, which is why. I don't think they're like a Glazer. Zai's a Glazer. Ogre does not know him. And Zai's just like, oh, Ogre Gappa. Ogre Gappa. Ogre does not know Zai. Ogre does not fuck with Zai. They don't know. They don't know you, little bro. I should probably plan out the corner of this. I come with the ice to look nice, so I should probably plan out where the bend is for the highway. That way it's not like... But then it wouldn't be even over there. Get figured out. Yeah, I want to be even over here though. This connects to actual public highway infrastructure. I think it's for an abandoned old base that like basically no one's been to. Again, I don't know what's going on with the server. I haven't seen anybody on in like so long. But I also am not like the most active member anyway, so the only people I've seen on recently is like Ray on occasion, and Crafty, and of course the Bickle, which I'm in. Other than that, I haven't really seen nobody on. I don't know what I don't know if it's just times or what. To be fair though, I'm not like really taking a part of any like events or anything. So I don't know what the plan is. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this server cuts the season short. Because other than like the game day that I know people showed up for, I haven't even seen any of the new people. So I would not be surprised if the server doesn't go a full year for the season. And it only ends after 6 months. Because some people I know were talking about, I think it was Milo, was like, I don't know if I really want to get on and build anything. Because I know the server's up in a few months. And I'm like, well, still got a few months. You know, you good. It's a inspo. Figure out what you want to do. Don't force yourself to. But like, you know, you get an idea, feel free to get on. I mean, what am I talking? I only get on for an hour every now and then and just, you know, yap and place blocks. I don't know what I'm gonna do though with the projects eventually though with the Skyblock base. I feel like Skyblock though I can be a lot more creative. But also at the same time, right now I'm like in the case where it's like I feel like I'm in that argument again, which I always get with like SMPs, where it's like later in SMPs when like people play less, where it's like I could just play like a hardcore server, like I could just do a hardcore world or like play Skyblock and like do the exact same things, but like more fun to me maybe, and also probably get more views for it on like the VODs and maybe also the live streams. I know the VODs for sure would do better. So like in that state too, where I'm like, eh. But that always kind of happens to me with them later in a season, if it's like more inactive. I don't know, it's just kind of the vanilla thing, I feel like. Only with vanilla servers it feels like that. Modded servers are like always shorter and more like, you know, you're there for the mods, not really like anything else. I'm also not really a people person either, though, to be fair. So if most of my stuff anyways would do better just alone. Because I'm better at like, I feel like I'm not really better at entertaining, but better at like planning, like content wise alone. Video wise especially I'm better alone, I feel like. Like throwing in extra people, it's just kind of like eh. Even if they like somewhat know what they're doing, it kind of just eh for me. Because I just prefer to like do my own thing, you know? It's kind of what I always like style wise, like am like. I just prefer to kind of do my own thing. Hang out with who I want to hang out with, do what I want to do. I don't really live by like other people being like, you gotta do this. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do my own thing, you know? Kind of how I always been with things. In general, to be fair. I just prefer to have my own, like, you know, everything is just me, you know, my own decisions, my own choices, my own everything. If I like something, I'll do it. If I don't like it, I ain't doing it. Just how I prefer to be, you know. Do only what I want to do. That's how I think most people should live, unless what they want to do is like murder people. And then, you know, don't do that. But if you're just like a normal motherfucker, do what you want to do. You ain't got no devious intent like Sand Sky, you're fine. Sand Sky, they got devious intent, I tell you. They got devious intent. Some of the things they say. Nope. They're planning something. Not something like dangerous to others, but they're devious, I tell you. They're a little trickster. They said, and the quote I have from my Discord right now, don't waste your time trying to find it. Honestly, such a hard quote. But in the context of them saying it, and the context of them saying it is like a message to someone, which means they like took something from someone or hid it. And like, yeah, don't waste too much time on it. You'll be fine. Don't worry about me stealing it from you. It's like, what? Say this guy, you just robbed that person. They just robbed that person. Also, why do you guys keep requesting Bakshim? Bakshim. Why do they keep requesting that? I mean, I requested it now. I'm like, fuck it. Let Bakshim play, dude. Let the banger of Bakshim play. You know? Bakshim. Kinda slaps. I ain't gonna lie to you. Honestly, I should put it on stream. I'm sure I'm not gonna do that. Kinda slaps, you know. Instant spot, and now I'm out of. Oh my goodness, I missed the spot. Oh, I gave it up. I didn't give it nothing. I hate that song. That song sucks. That's real. Oh, Bakshin, Bakshin, Bakshin. Bakshin, Bakshin. Dude, imagine an artist, right? Drops a song, and the song is literally just their name. Over. And over. And over. And over. On loop. For an undisclosed amount of time. That feels like hours, because it is literally hours. It's like, what? Who does that, Bakshin? Who does that? And that's how you know they're a taunter, dude, because they do that, and they also go, ha ha ha. They go, ha ha ha. Like, that motherfucker taunted, dude. They're a little troll, dude. That person, I said Saiyan Sky has a devious intent. They definitely have devious intent. Sakura Bakshin, no. Oh my, devious intent. They're a little fiend, if you will. A little fiend. A little menace. A little... I don't know what other words work for that. I mean, that's quite a few, I guess. A fiend? You know, like Power and Chainsaw Man? Fiend, you know? Isn't that what they are called? I don't know. It's been literally 3 years. I don't know why they're so slow on making it. I mean, it's like, dude, come on now. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? What are we doing here? Huh? Why are we taking so long? I know you're making a movie right now, but like, Demon Slayer. Like, they do a lot for dude. Like, what's going on here? What's going on? We already know you're treating your employees like trash and underpaying them. Why are you also, on top of that, giving them more work than one show? They can do the show that does the best for you. Like, I know. I guess to be fair, I mean, you probably get paid the same, to be fair. The anime industry is actually really weird in Japan. They get paid, like, literally zero. And same with the workers. The studio doesn't get paid a lot, and because of that, the workers don't pay them a lot. And they're also overworked. It's like, what the hell? We got a deadline for, like, some random show that shouldn't have a deadline. That's kind of what they're... Not really, actually, what they're doing with Chainsaw Man, actually. They're just taking long, and I'm pretty sure they're doing multiple projects. I don't think it's, like, a not deadline thing. I think it's more they're working on, multiple shows. Didn't they work on season 3, I think it was, of One Punch Man? Isn't that also why they're taking so long on making more Chainsaw Man? They're doing One Punch Man. They do a lot of shows with man in it, now that I'm realizing it. I'm pretty sure it's because they did season 3 or something like that of One Punch Man. But they were going to. And, like, based on the art in the comic, I know is like, the manga, I know is like, a lot. So it's like, damn. You know, they're gonna be busy. I think, or was that JJK? It might have been JJK. It probably was JJK. So I think in the context of me saying that, it was them being like, they're never gonna get a break. And it was like, I think it was JJK. The JJK visual people. Which might be the same as Chainsaw Man, but I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I don't watch enough animated to know or care, to be honest with you. I mean, I care about them not getting paid enough. That's like, you know, overworked. Not just paid enough, but like overworked. Pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up. As someone who uploads once every like 4 months, it's pretty fucked up. Overworking someone, that's fucked up, man. Let them take 4 months. Let them take the extra 2 months for nothing. Come on now. What are we doing here? The motherfucker got devious intent though. I'm thinking about Sayer and Skyler again. That motherfucker got devious intent. Little fiend, dude. Little criminal. Oh, about criminal. Well, they might have stolen stuff from King, so maybe criminal. And they make Grass angry. And you should never make Grass angry. And I quote, never make Grass angry. With periods after every word. The capital for every letter. Not every letter, every word. And they go period for everyone too. It's like, damn. They're emphasizing it. They're like, you do not make Grass Wonder angry. Grass Wonder will kill you. They'll kill you. So placing ice. I have a lot of ice. Oh, that's the problem. Oh, wait. Is that where I stopped at? It's still almost there. That means I can end stream and then go do it in a Musume run before I start editing. Probably. Maybe. I kind of want to do it. I don't really. I kind of want to do a run. I don't want to do a run. I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of want to do a run. While playing Bukshin, you know, something. All right. So how much further do I gotta go? If I remember right, there's 200 more this way. Yes. And then that way. Which is very far. Not F2. We'll keep F2ing instead of F3ing. Okay, so yeah, I still have like 500 to go. Next time we're on here, that definitely is like under an hour. And then we can start moving over villagers. Ow. I think this is a good stopping point, right? Or can I connect the netherrack to the land? Because I know there's another stop point before the end. I think. I could check. Alright, it's on toggle. I think there's another stop point. Right. Yeah, there's another stop point. Let's go to the next stop point, and then we'll call it. And then I'll play it Uno's way around and edit. What time is it? I mean, yeah, dinner's not done yet. Let's do that. Yeah. 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 Go for a little longer. Just expand this a little bit out. A little bit out more. We'll need to get out a little bit more at the rack, though. Let's see, with where I'm at, how much other rack do I even have? With where I'm at, I might not be able to just... Actually, I still have to grab most of this. And I can always stop and get more. I mean, I have that spot way out that I can go grab some from. Oh yeah, fun fact, Zai. Apparently recently, the music... Nah, I ain't gonna bring that. It's actually pretty dark to bring up on Limelight. I'm not gonna... If you look at the music singer David, dude, there's some crazy stuff going on there. Maybe I'll tell you in the call. Probably not, because that's kind of crazy. Like, very crazy. I was like, what the hell? What? What? Crazy. I don't know what's the update on that story is since yesterday. But oh my. Oh, I know. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. What the hell? What? Just what? I'm gonna go in that Limelight, of course, but what? What the hell? XQC is turning into light monogamy, dude. It's crazy. This is turning XQT into light monogamy. He sits like him, too! He literally sits like him. And he's not doing that to, like, pretend, like, try and be like, you know, he just sits like that. He's been sitting like that for years. The writing was on the wall the whole time. He's been him. Not light, like L. Like light. Oh my god, light doesn't sit weird. It's L that sits weird. He's been like L for years, man. But no one ever clocked on to it. He's been sitting like that for years. How can he's playing Overwatch, you would sit like that? He might just be light Yagami, that's all I'm saying. XQC might be light Yagami. Not light Yagami, he might be L. I'm saying light Yagami. I don't even know why I keep saying light Yagami. He might be L. That's all I'm saying, he might be an L. I know there's a point where this goes back to open. I'm not gonna do the part where it continues. I was gonna say I'm not gonna continue on the part where it's just open. Like where it's just I have to fill it all in. Because it's just like over the giant endless nether. I'm not gonna fill in that part. I'm just gonna do the part today that I can. Yep, to right here. Okay. That's what we'll go to. It's to right there. And then I'll fill in the rest. And of course, I also will ice it up. Boom, boom. I don't like this one. I'm skipping. Kind of crazy though. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy that XQC has turned into L over this situation. Kind of crazy. Situation itself, very crazy. What the hell? What? What the hell? People thought Minecraft YouTubers were bad. I mean, they are. Don't get me wrong. Hey, that's why we're going to horror. That's why we're doing more horror content. Okay, we're not one of those. I'm down now. We're good. We're good.
So Schlatt did. He was like, oh hell no. I'm gonna be one of those. One of those lore Minecrafters, one of those weirdos. Oh hell no. I'm gonna smell burnt toast. Not true, actually. They wrote it and they gave it to him. They're like, yeah, you're gonna fucking die. Because you're like the only person entertaining it. My name's Dream and I'm a lame ass piece of shit who no one gives a fuck about unless you're, you know, 9. And they're like, we're gonna kill you because you're actually entertaining. It's like, what? You're the only one actually doing something and being funny, like entertaining, just with like improv. You're fucking dead, buddy. Like, what? Why? To be fair, they didn't keep Techno after that, so that probably wasn't like why. Because they also kept Techno, who did not give a fuck. Like, they had a script, and he was just like, I'm just here, man. Like, I'm gonna bomb you because I want to blow you up. And they'd be like doing some script shit, and he'd be like, I'll blow you up. I don't really care. I don't give a fuck about that lore shit. He'd be there during the lore and stuff too. He's just like, I don't really give a fuck. And Connor's pants, that's a true goat right there. Literally did not care, just ran around in circles. And yapped for 3 hours. Every time he was on it. Every Minecraft Monday, he just ran around in circles for 3 hours on Dream SMP. It was Dream SMP and title. And then every now and then a random 9-year-old will come in his stream and be like, "What? Whoa. Who are you?" It's like, what did you just Connor, man? He's the goat. That's the goat right there, stupid ass 9-year-old. That's Connor's pants. That's the goat. That truly is the goat of Dream SMP, is Connor's pants. Truly the most influential and thought-driven content creator and quality content creator of Dream SMP. The best, in fact. Easily the best of that short list. I don't know about that. I'd probably put like Schlatt Techno above him. Yeah, he's Connor. We ever like Connor. Connor eat pant. He do eat pant. Alright. Thumbnail time. Let me record for the thumbnail, and then I'm gonna call it for today. We got pretty far in terms of like distance of the ice done today. More than I even wanted to come in. I just want to do a little bit. Just chill for a bit because I was bored as hell. Honestly, I could have just played with a moose bed, but I was like, I don't want to. I'm gonna stream. Why? Because I was gonna today anyways, and then I didn't, so I'm just gonna put on the stream for like an hour or two and play some ice to 0 viewers. You know, as one would, as one does. As one does when they want to yap instead of listen to horse girls go. No, I don't really have to anymore. I don't want to play Haru thing. Kind of like chill, you know? Kind of like enjoyable right now because I want to play Haru's. Oh my god, I fucking hate Haru. Haru's the worst, dude. Haru can. I don't know what Haru can do. Haru can't do anything. Haru sucks. I fucking hate Haru. That's true. That's on God. On God. On Jaw, dude. On Moms. Haru sucks. Haru is a bomb. Regardless, I can end a stream for today, and I can actually go do runs to improve. I need to get a mile runner. How far am I, though? 1,200. Okay. So basically 450 or so. Probably have 450 to go. And then we're good. I should probably, though, get out all my netherrack. Because that's what I mainly need, not all the ice. The ice can all go back there. Probably keep a stack on me, just in case. But yeah, we're just gonna be working on netherrack when we're next on here. Getting that finished, and then we can actually get the villagers going. That's probably enough. If I only need 400, that's 120. I need that. I need 450 times 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're good. No, we're actually good because this is 4, 5. Yeah, we're good. We should have more than enough netherrack to just break in place super fast. And then it's all done. And I can, well, I guess I could also button it up and slab it up. That's for a different day. Unless I really have to, I'm not going to care to do that. I think with the amount of, like, how little spawns there is right now, with most of them going elsewhere, with simply the fact that, like, it, you know, isn't super wide for them, I think we'll be fine to just straight up, you know, bring over the villagers without any real issues.